Well, now it's rolling. Now's your shot. Here you go.
I'm born ready.
Go ahead.
For what? Do you want me to just come off the rip? You know I only keep so much locked in the
I was
chamber.
going to say, welcome back to I Got Nothing with Matt Canada.
You know, I got some things today. I got some things.
Sure.
But you start, though. You do your thing
No,
first.
you go ahead.
No, I want my
rolling,
thing
I'm
second.
rolling out the red carpet. I'm rolling out the red carpet for you, man.
I want my thing second.
You got it ready
I want
to
my
go.
thing second today.
Dude,
okay,
maybe
fine.
third or fourth.
I'll start.
Okay.
I'll start with the first one. So, over the past 3 years that we've been doing this show, my lifestyle has changed several times. And I've become I'm at the point in my life where I need to live out of a calendar. Like, I look at the calendar for the week, I look at the calendar the night before, whatever, and, like, that's my status quo. One thing that I've never had on the calendar is the podcast. As of this week, I have a weekly Wednesday session reminder for the podcast.
Well, that's how kind of you. How kind of you to do that.
Because now I'll know. Podcast is on Wednesdays.
Right, as it has been since the dawn of
we
time.
did Tuesdays for a little bit. Remember, we switched it up.
I don't recall.
Yeah, we did.
I'm pretty sure it's a Wednesday.
We switched to
It's a
Tuesdays
Wednesday
for a little bit.
It's been a Wednesday recording show for again, like the last 4 years.
Yeah, so that's in my calendar now. So I got a reminder today because I made today's for today. Hey, podcast today.
Nice.
Yeah. The reminder was from 5 to 6. I didn't get here till about
and then
6 o'clock.
I was going to say, then you only showed up 30 minutes after you said you would.
But I showed.
Which ain't bad.
No, here's the thing. This is the thing. Is I know that I said what I said about when I would be here.
Mm-hmm.
But then I said that I didn't have to be done
by a time that would make it necessary for you to be here when you said you would be here.
Yes.
Which is acceptable.
So then I'm like, okay, well, now I have more time.
Yeah, now why would you be in any kind of hurry? Why would you get there when why would you worry at all about any scheduling otherwise? Anybody else who's driving around, maybe got places to go.
You got somewhere to be? We can end the show at 6:25.
Nah, not really. I'm trying to do some
here's
stuff
the
tonight.
thing.
Oh wait, today's Monday.
Yeah.
So it's not even Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay. Never
And
mind.
here's the thing. I often understand and admit, probably still not enough, that my lack of respect for your time when it comes to this show is just terrible.
It's part of the process. I think it's how you get good product.
I got to go on a limb and disagree because I'm not providing much. But at least, hey, hand up. I acknowledge my inability to do it. But it's hard. It's hard because I come here from, another thing.
Yeah.
And that thing, there's a lot going. There's always stuff going on.
Hey, I know. Especially, believe me, I've been there. I've been in that exact seat.
In this seat?
I've been in that exact seat.
You have? I used
when
to sit
I
on
used
that
to sit
side.
there. Yep.
Yeah.
I did get a chance to watch some.
Shooter?
No.
Fuck.
Some basketball. Some
Ooh,
Elite
some
8
hoops.
games.
Did you watch the game yesterday?
Of course I
did.
The
UConn
I watched
game?
both of them. Yes,
dude.
The UConn Duke game.
Yeah, the Michigan game. Well, you're obviously.
Well, I watched the
yeah,
Michigan
so
game. It was great. It was not. I think Michigan.
As somebody who was not rooting for Michigan, it wasn't that fun of a game to watch.
Yeah, it wasn't an exciting game.
And here's the thing. Well, I like Michigan. I
Mm-hmm.
gotta be careful what I say these days. But yesterday specifically, for financial purposes, I was rooting against Michigan.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But on the flip side, dude, actually, all right, so if are we talking hoops?
Go for it.
Are we talking hoops?
Hoop it up.
Dude, that UConn game is why college basketball is so fun.
You're absolutely right.
So UConn was the underdog. They're a 2-seed underdog against 1-seed Duke. I hate Duke.
Everybody does.
I know.
I
think that's why I don't. I think I just follow the pack on that one. Like everybody else hates Duke. I'm gonna hate Duke too. So I'm watching the start of the game. I'm doing some meal prep. I'm listening to the start of the game. I got it on the TV, but I'm not, super dialed in. And I'm watching the score and whatever. And they're just murdering UConn. And I'm like, all right, well, this is done. So I'm like, I got to run back to the store real quick. And then Mississippi Mud, shout out, they just opened.
Nice.
So I'm like, I got to stop in and get some ice cream. You know what I mean? Like, Mississippi Mud's is only going to be open for the next 4 months. Like, I have to take advantage of it, So I stop in there. I get some ice cream. I come back home. The TV's, it was on. It was like, are you still watching? And I clicked yes, and I grabbed the remote, and I was going to sit down on my couch. So it was probably like 7 o'clock. I've been on the move all day. I'm like, dude, I'm going to enjoy my ice cream. I'm going to put something on TV, whatever. And I click, am I still watching? Yes. And the game comes back on, and I'm like about to just instantly change it. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, UConn's only down like 8 points right
Hold
now.
on.
There's 4 minutes left in this game. So I tuned back in for the miraculous comeback win. What a shot. Like,
Crazy.
oh, man, that's just got to feel so – I don't know if there's anything that must feel cooler in life than hitting – like a huge buzzer beater like that in a big March Madness game, because that dude, I don't know anything about him. He likely,
that was his first start ever,
will never, ever play like professional basketball or anything like that. But he will forever be known for hitting that shot against Duke.
Without a doubt.
Like, people will always remember that.
It's
and
a
that's
historic
so
moment.
Sick.
It's the best guy. It's the best night of that. It's the best moment of that guy's life.
Entire life. Yeah. And he's only 20.
Which is great. I mean, look, and it's one of those things like, he's going to have a few days in a row where he's going to be flying high, and then it's like, okay, now we really need to, like, the next game is looming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for those, 48 hours after the game,
you can't
tell
campus,
that guy nothing. Incredible.
You get back to campus, there's a line.
A line.
There's a line.
Yep.
Fucking that guy. What
all the way around the block.
Yep.
Yeah, not bad at all. Good for him.
Like the line, dude, like the Chipotle line I was in. Out the door today.
Yeah, that's exactly, yep. It's exactly the same thing. I'll tell you what, though.
Dude, go ahead.
The UConn coach, that's
Dan
a guy
Hurley?
I can get behind.
Dude, how much do you know about him?
Nothing.
Dude.
Except for I watched him in that game,
So you don't
and
know.
I was like, this is my kind of guy, because he's getting passionate. He's getting mad.
He is the most fire guy. So he's a reoccurring guest on Part of My Take.
Great.
Yeah, he's big. He's a friend of theirs, dude. So his brother and his dad. Well, his dad retired, but his brother also a Division I college basketball coach.
Nice.
And he is known for being like the most fiery college basketball. Like, other coaches hate him because they think he gets away with too much. Which is probably true, because he's always screaming at refs and shit. Like, he is a legit lunatic.
Nothing's stopping them from doing that.
Oh, dude, he's awesome.
Yeah, he was terrific. I mean, even at the, again, throughout the game, like, especially, nothing makes me angrier than seeing a quiet, like a mild-mannered coach. Like, I remember, this is going way back. This is not a good comparison. But, like, Lionel Hollins is my least favorite Nets coach of all time, because the Nets, they obviously a team that is constantly struggling. They had a pretty rough year, his first year especially, and whenever some bad play would happen, or when the game would shift and things weren't going their way, this guy was like a wet blanket, just shoulder slump flopping, like, oh, well, I guess that's it. What are we going to do? But this UConn fellow, what's his name?
Dan Hurley.
Dan Hurley. I mean, this guy, that's what you want out of your coach. And at the end of the game, after the buzzer beater, his jacket's like halfway coming off his body, and he's going crazy. It's perfect. It's what you want.
Yeah, he's dude. He's been nasty at UConn too. Obviously, they won back-to-back national championships, and I think this is the third year. So I think they've had 2 years but they were in the Final Four last year too, I believe.
Right.
He turned down the Lakers job to stay at UConn.
Smart.
$70 million contract.
That's good. Smart fella.
What a life.
God, nobody wants that.
Yeah, his brother is Bobby Hurley, and his dad is Bob. Bob
Oh,
Hurley.
okay.
They're all
Yeah.
basketball legends.
I'll tell you what though. These are really the only games that I've watched. I watched all the Elite Eight games, I think.
You watched them Saturday too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do think that Michigan's going to win based on everything that I've seen.
Dude.
I know Arizona's a good team, but I think Michigan's just like I think it's gonna be really hard to beat them.
That Texas Purdue game. Wait. Oh, that was the night before. Wait a minute. I got to let me fact check myself here.
It was Iowa, Illinois.
Yes. Wait a minute. It was, what game am I thinking of? It was no, that's not the right one. It was the Wait a minute. Well, the Purdue Arizona game, yes, was a problem. I'm looking for a specific. I got a story to tell, and maybe this is it. But this is gonna go nowhere. I agree. I like Arizona a lot. Well, here's the thing. Friday night, Purdue fucked me because that Texas game was crazy. I know you didn't watch that one because that was a Sweet 16 game.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. And then, or maybe that might have even been Thursday. I don't know. It's all a blur. But, dude, I love it. The problem is now is, like, tonight, I'm like, what do I do? Sabres don't play. There's no college basketball on. Like, I'm a dog without horses or horses without dogs. Isn't that a thing? Like dogs without horses? You want to know who says that? What?
I know. Okay. Yeah, so there's a John Mulaney joke.
Yeah.
And then he calls back to it later in that set where he says we were like dogs without horses.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. John Mulaney, dogs without horses. There you go.
But the colloquialism that is relevant to your situation is dog without a bone.
No. Dogs without horses.
Well, that's not the situation you're in at all. Because
there's nobody there to watch me.
Okay, so that is what you're saying, but it doesn't make any sense.
I could do anything tonight, but there's not what I. Yeah, I agree. It doesn't make sense, but okay, dude. So now we're really gonna get into the weeds for anybody who's never heard that John Mulaney sketch, because I say that all the time. I say dogs without horses all the time, and I feel like it means like you don't have supervision. But
that is what it means.
I know, but I thought that was a saying, not just a.
It's not.
Okay, well that's what I mean. I thought it was. Like I thought everybody was like, oh, it's like dogs without horses. I thought that was
just
common.
like my pappy used to say.
Yeah,
like a bunch of dogs without horses.
That's just from a John Mulaney sketch.
That's just from a John Mulaney joke. It's not a sketch. It's just a joke.
All right, fuck you with your.
Well, I have to be
terminology.
clear about that because I hate when people. Nobody's done that since like now, the early 2000s. But I hate when people are like, "It's not a sketch, dude."
It's a sketch.
The Tim Robinson things when he's playing a character, that's a sketch. John Mulaney's just doing a stand-up joke. That's a joke. It's not a sketch. There's no costumes.
No,
there's no sets.
A knock-knock
there's no
joke
characters.
is a joke.
Yeah, so is that one. It's just it's like how. E equals MC squared is an equation, but the Pythagorean theorem is also an equation. They're both equations. It's just one is simpler than the other.
You fucked yourself there. You did reverse math there.
No.
Yeah, because you would have said things that are two different things, not two things that are the same. Those are both equations. You would have had to say, this is an equation, this is like something else. Not an equation.
I was talking about the knock-knock joke and the John Mulaney joke.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the John Mulaney sketch and the Tim Robinson sketch.
No. That's the Tim Robinson sketch is a proof.
So is
the John Mulaney joke is A squared
so
plus
I'll
B
ask
squared
you a question.
C squared.
Is a sketch a joke?
No.
Is a joke a sketch?
No, that's what I've been saying this entire time.
But that's not necessarily true. A sketch is a joke.
No, that's not true.
Yes.
No.
A sketch is one
No,
long joke.
listen to me. No, listen to me. I'm going to explain this perfectly
A
right
bit.
now.
Is a bit a joke?
No, a bit is a joke. Yes, I'm going to explain this
Is
perfectly.
a sketch a bit?
No.
Yes. A sketch is 100% a bit.
Matthew, you're
yeah, we're doing a bit.
Matthew, you're just plain wrong about this. You're just plain wrong about this. I'm going to explain this perfectly. A sketch is a vehicle for a joke. So you can say, like, when my favorite Tim Robinson sketch, right? The hot dog sketch, where the guy, the joke of the sketch
Season
is
1, Episode 8.
Season 1, Episode 8.
Just rewatched it the other day.
The joke of the sketch is that everybody knows that this guy is the one who drove his car into the thing. The sketch
I'm talking about
is
different
a
hot dog
vehicle.
ones.
Yeah. The sketch is a vehicle for that joke. But that joke is not the sketch.
All right. I don't care. The
Perfect answer to that. Perfect answer to that.
Season 1, Episode 8, I watched the other day, is the hot dog bowl episode where they all go to the doctors.
No, Matthew. That's in Detroiters.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Season 1, Episode 8.
I was talking about.
I think you should
I
leave.
think you should
but
leave.
you didn't
We
say
just have
that,
to
though.
establish that. Yes, I did.
No, you did not.
Yes,
you
I
said,
did.
You just said my favorite Tim Robinson sketch. You didn't say what show it was from.
But
and then you said
but
hot
there
dogs.
aren't. But Detroiters, there aren't sketches in Detroiters. It's a sitcom.
I mean, listen, we're talking semantics here.
No,
we're talking semantics.
well, it's because it's important.
That scene specifically, the hot dog bowl scene,
Don't
is a
even
sketch.
say it. Fuck you, man. That's not
It's
true.
at the last 35 seconds of
it's
the episode.
a situation in the situational comedy.
It's a sketch
sitcom.
in the sitcom.
No,
Yes.
it's not a sketch.
But that episode, specifically,
yeah,
there's
when they have to get health insurance.
yeah, and there's the guy who they didn't know works there, who they fire,
Yes.
and then they're like, I did the math. With the money that you save on my salary, you guys can pay the health insurance premiums. And they're like, oh, my God, perfect. And he's like, so, like, I've proven my value to you. Can I get my job back? And they're like, dude, you just proved that if we hire you, we can't keep whatever her face's name is. And he's like,
Leah.
yeah.
Shout out to Tommy Pencils. Again, when you
No, that's not Tommy Pencils.
I know that, but I'm saying
But in that,
just
so
related.
that's when they try to sell the D2 Detroit shirts.
yes,
Yeah,
because
and-
Leia. Okay,
and
yeah,
Tommy
I'm remembering the
Pencils
episode.
He's
gotta
supposed
do
to do
the
the rap,
rap.
and he can't do it, and then he passes
can
out
do
and
it. He
falls
can do
onto Leia.
Yes.
Yeah. No, Leah, cue him up for it again. He
Yeah,
can
yeah.
do it. He can do it. Yeah.
It's when again about the third time you rewatch Detroiters. Maybe, God, how many times have I watched that show? I guess 5. For me, anyways, it took probably my 4th or 5th time watching that show to realize it's Tommy Pencils. It's the Tommy Pencil show, baby. Nobody beats when he shows up and he's wearing that big old suit. The episode in season 2 where Sam quits. I think it's the penultimate episode, and God, Tommy Pencils. He's just the coolest. He's the best guy ever. He's just trying to do right. He's just trying to do the best that he can. Folks, there's so much going on. You've got so much on your plate. Why take up more of your time with little things like having to go to the grocery store, my personal least favorite? I've started getting my groceries delivered, and it has changed everything for me. I am genuinely more happy of a person not having to deal with going through those aisles, people just running into other things with their carts, like people not looking each other in the eye. I really hate the grocery store, and the parking lots, forget about that. But the great news is Instacart exists. And you might not know this, but you can get more than just groceries on Instacart. You can also get some of your favorite products from some of your favorite local stores delivered right to your front door in as little as 1 hour, boy. But the best part is right now, 2 in the Cooler listeners get free delivery on their first order of $10 or more. All you have to do to get that deal is hit the link in this episode description. Start taking things off your plate and putting different things on your plate. It's a food delivery joke. It's not really a joke. It was just kind of a thing I said. The point is this. Make your life a little easier with Instacart. Hit the link in this episode description. Get that deal and start using Instacart today. listen, like I said, you've been working hard. And I think you deserve to treat yourself. And there's no better way to do that than to check out all the great stuff we've got over at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. We've got more than just clothes. But let me say this. The clothes, they're going to make you look good and make you feel good, okay? This is not some cheap, weird, like that Gildan brand and it fits disgusting. This is like, you're going to want to wear this stuff. It's super comfortable. The t-shirts especially. I'm talking tri-blend material. That's 3 kinds of material. That's Target quality, folks. But we've also got mugs and pint glasses and bucket hats and baseball hats, slides, notebooks, fanny packs, all made to order. So again, get yourself something nice and check it out over at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. Link is also, of course, going to be in this episode description. Check it out. And if you're interested in advertising on this show, you can email us at snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. You know, man, the podcast advertising, it feels like it gets bigger every week. Every week I listen to, you know, my regular roster of podcasts, and it's like, Chevy is doing ads on podcasts now. Oh, Nissan's doing ads on podcasts now, like car companies, but not just them. McDonald's, State Farm, like massive brands that have massive ad budgets that do big commercials on the Super Bowl every year and all this stuff, and it's very cool. I mean, I can't think of anything in my lifetime that has created its own space for advertising in the realm of like television, newspaper, but now podcasts are right there with them, and that's only going to get bigger, and that's really cool. The problem is there's not really any room for smaller or local businesses to get in on the action. At least they haven't yet. But the good news is that's what we're here for, all right? That's what we're all about. So again, if you're interested in learning more about all the benefits to podcast advertising and what it can do for you, hit us up, reach out to us at snackspotsports@gmail.com. Did you see that they put a trailer out for the Harry Potter TV show, the HBO show?
No, but I did see a fake AI trailer that was fucking hysterical.
What was the deal?
I don't know. Do you ever come across those deep AI, those deep fake AI things?
Yeah.
And it's just like it's like the new version of like Ron, Harry, and Hermione, like in the train car. And they're calling it the Maybach Express, and they're all like, they have like grills on, and they're just talking, you know,
nice
nonsense, hitting the 6-7s and whatnot. It's so stupid, but it made me chuckle.
I like it.
Because like what technology, like
what a time.
Yeah, but no, I didn't see the trailer. Now I'm excited. I'm gonna have to watch it.
It's pretty cool. It looks different. We're getting a lot of scenes that aren't even in the book. There's some stuff where Harry's, like, at school, like, Hogwarts, like when he's at the Muggle school.
Ooh.
There's some clips of that. I'll tell you what.
Muggle school.
The thing that really stood out to me, and you don't even have to AI this, is the kid who plays Draco Malfoy has, like, the TikTok guy haircut. I'm like, damn, that's the bully now. That's the bully.
Sucks. He should still have his.
It's different.
Yeah, but he didn't grow up in the Muggle
Suave.
world. He grew up
well,
as a wizard.
Style is style, brother.
Disagree. Have you ever
It's got
watched
nothing to do-
Have you ever watched Harry Potter? And
It's
you're
got
gonna tell me
nothing.
style.
The hairstyle is different from the. Besides, I also don't know what, like, because obviously the original Harry Potter takes place in the 90s. I don't know if this takes place in the 90s also, or maybe Draco's on TikTok, and he's doing all the
No,
videos.
because you
Can't
use
what?
magic. You got to stay under the radar, man.
TikTok's not magic, man. I hate to
If
break
you're
it to you.
doing magic,
He's not doing magic though. He's just watching on TikTok. You watch TikTok, you're not doing magic.
yeah, and exactly. TikTok's a Muggle app.
Yeah, but maybe he still's like, okay, I can get my
Flick
hairstyle
Flock.
from
Maybe they got
this.
Flick Flock.
I don't know, man. Yeah, Flick
Flick
Flock.
Flock.
Flick Flock. That does sound like some J.K. Rowling ass bullshit
This
right there.
can I get us another good segue?
Of course.
The best part about this segue is going to be 2 episodes worth of material. So I started last night rereading. So I wanted to start rereading some of the Harry Potter books. I don't know if you know this, but I rewatch the movies every probably like 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
I never watch the first 2 movies. I always start with the third. Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite movie, and it kicks off like the good action. The first 2 movies, I understand like the nostalgia factor now, but it's just too. It's not enough for me.
Can I defend the first 2 movies very quickly?
Sure.
I like them because obviously the third one is a huge deal because not only does the movie itself become more adult, but like that's the one where they've clearly grown up the most.
Yes. And
from
it
the
gets
jump
the
from 2 to
most
3.
Dark. Like,
Which is, yes.
yeah.
So the first 2 movies were directed by Christopher Columbus, who directed...
Wait, the guy that founded America?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who directed Home Alone and stuff, and a
Didn't
bunch
they
of
just
other
tear
stuff.
down his statue?
Somewhere. not the one in my lawn.
Yeah.
And I like it because it feels, when you are a little kid reading Harry Potter, like when I first read that book.
Well, I never. Yeah.
I know you didn't read it as a
Yeah.
kid. When I read it as a kid, when I was like 9 or 10, part of the appeal of Hogwarts, part of the connection is there is a magic to it that is childlike, and I think that movie, those movies capture it perfectly.
One
like
for
looking
sure.
through like a child's lens.
One for sure. 2, yeah, I could see that.
Well, just because obviously like the snake is real scary and stuff, and that's awesome. But the just the way that the castle is lit and everything, like obviously it's so much brighter and the
Yeah.
yellows and things, like it does that really well.
Yeah, I like when it gets dark.
Yeah, I get that.
So
It makes more sense. It's like, it's a dreary English castle, but
So I
it's cool.
started. So I wanted to start with the third book because I figured I can probably read a book from yesterday until like the time maybe we wrap up our, what we'll get to.
Yeah.
I accidentally started reading because I have Kindle Unlimited. So I accidentally started reading the 5th book, and like I'm reading it, and I'm like 3 to 4 pages in, and I'm like, dude. Because here's the thing: is I've only read the books once,
Mm-hmm.
and like I was excited to read the books again because I'm like I remember loving how much different the books were from the movies. Like, and because I've watched the movie so many times, I still remember the movies more than I remember the books. So I'm excited to start to remember some of those like small nuances to come. And reading the start of the 5th book, and if you remember anything about the start of the 5th book, it starts in Harry's laying behind the hydrangea tree under the window listening to the news,
Mm-hmm.
waiting for something bad to happen because now
Right.
the whole wizarding world in the 4th book. Wait, no, because Goblet of Fire is 4,
Mm-hmm.
and then Order of the Phoenix is 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So Goblet of Fire happens. Harry knows that Voldemort's back, but nobody believes him yet.
Mm-hmm.
So he's waiting for something bad to happen in the human world, And so I'm like, dude, this is not how the 3rd book starts.
And you're correct.
And so finally, I'm like 10 minutes into the book, or into the first chapter, and finally I'm like, dude, what book am I reading? And I back out. It's the 5th book. I'm like, I fucking knew this wasn't the 3rd book. So then I read the whole first chapter of the 3rd book, but I had read 2 full first chapters. And they're not short chapters. It's like a 15
that's a full
or so
day.
minute
It's
read.
a full night.
It's like a 15-minute read, per chapter. So
Sure.
yeah, that's what I mean. Then I'm like, well, I guess I'll pick up at chapter 2 tomorrow. So I'm excited to do that. But the reason that I want that I segued into that, and I'm excited too to watch the trailer for the show is we're going to Universal this weekend, baby.
Yeah.
By the time this comes out, by the time you're listening to this, depending on what time you listen to it, we'll be boots on the ground.
Well, that's why the 5th book actually is not a bad one to read because that's the one where they first go inside the ministry.
I know,
And
I
that's
know.
the new area they have over
So
there.
I know, but
Is it?
but the
It's
most
gotta be
stuff.
France, right? That they, how they do like an outside part, or with Diagon Alley, they have like the London outside.
It's
and then the
actually
France inside.
based as a English Muggle village in the 90s. So it's like a Muggle village that you're in.
If they don't
until
have a
you go
Spice
into-
Girls poster, I'm leaving.
until you
I'm
go
leaving
into
the parks.
the ministry.
If I'm not seeing the Spice Girls, if I'm not seeing In Sync, if there's no boy band references, I'm out of there. I'm out of
Dude,
there.
I can't even tell you the last time I was at Universal
It's
Studios.
2019.
Why would that be?
That's when we were there last time.
No, we didn't go to Universal.
Yeah, we did.
Oh. Me, you, Zoe, and Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's right.
That's a long time. That's 7 years ago.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah.
Got to get back to it.
I know.
It'll be cool. I'm
I'm
excited. I think the Universal Monster area is what I'm really, really excited
let's
for.
Start, let's
Epic
get to
Universe
we'll
junk.
get to Epic. We got to go in order, sequential order.
Okay.
Let's start Universal. Have they done more with the Jurassic World Park area / World area now? Because I saw a video of like a Blue the Raptor like in a thing,
Yeah.
and it looked fucking sick.
Yeah, they got more shit like that. Like, they call it, I forget what they call them, but it's like experiences or whatever.
Dude.
It's like a Raptor experience. And then I think that ride, the Jurassic Park ride, is totally Jurassic World now. Like, it's totally
Which I'm
different.
cool with.
That's what I think.
We almost died in Jurassic Park as children. Do you remember this?
Yeah,
Have we
of course.
talked about the
I
story
think
on the
that, I
podcast
don't
before?
know. I was just thinking about this too, actually. There was this is
I
also.
still, my brain still hasn't figured out what that hole represented.
Your mother's vagina.
No,
I think if you spoke to a psychiatrist, I think that's what it would be.
no. Like, do you remember us being there and being like, dude, there's just a
yes.
giant hole?
Yes.
I
I remember it very well.
I don't remember what our solution was. We climbed across it or we went through it.
I'll tell the story.
Okay.
Here's what happened. Again, speaking of the 90s, something that was very popular in the 90s was like crazy rope courses
Play
and
places.
things like that. Big, but like very almost
Yeah, like
rustic.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Honey, I Shrunk
style.
the Kids
Yeah.
was at Hollywood Studios at the time. Like shit like that was really, really popping off.
Even Curious George's ball pit
Curious
area.
George,
was, you
right?
know-
Which I don't know. That might still be up even.
dude,
and,
is that in Universal?
It's in Universal Studios.
Dude,
It's
if
next to the
Curious
ET
George's ball pit still exists, I'll see you next year, brother.
If I may say,
I'm going to blast the fuck out of a lot of little children.
truly, honestly, my best memory from childhood is the day that we were there in the Curious
With
George
Mike and
ball
Noah.
thing. Yes, that's the best moment of my entire childhood. 100%, no holds barred, bing bang boom. What was I saying about Universal? Okay, rope shit. It's gone.
The Curious George Goes to Town attraction, including the Ball Factory foam ball play area, closed permanently at Universal Studios Florida in January of 2023.
Damn. Well,
wait,
hey.
Wait.
Okay.
It was located. Oh no, it's gone,
It was man, hell of a run though.
dude.
Hell of a run. The Ball
Just
Factory.
closed.
I might have to YouTube some videos on that because it was, that was unbelievable, indescribable. But anyways, along with
Oh
that,
wait, but that wasn't
what?
the original.
The Ball Factory is definitely where
That
we
wasn't
were.
the original one though,
All right.
because a similar attraction existed at Universal Studios Hollywood, but closed in 2013.
Well, that's Universal's Hollywood, meaning in California.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, my bad.
So, in Universal Studios, they had one of these big rope courses, crazy type things. Gosh, we were young.
You're
Very
talking
young.
about-
I'm talking about the Jurassic Park
Yeah.
thing now. We were really little. It's hard to remember.
I was probably 5.
Yeah, I think we were 5 and 6 is probably a good thing to call. So Matthew and I are wandering around in this place, and we get to like this area that is not rope climbing, but it's this kind of tube, and it's got these levels on it.
Well, people will remember them. It was like there's like
The
this corner,
triangle,
the triangle
yeah.
in the corners, and you go one like it's on one side then the other, like tiered.
Yeah,
and you climb up.
it's
them.
pretty
Yeah.
standard for any place type deal. So Matthew and I, at this point, were like, we have had our fun. We got to find our parents. Let's figure our way out of this labyrinth of ropes and children. So we start to we enter this tube where there's these triangle levels like Matthew's just described, and we can't see the bottom. and it gets very dark. And all of a sudden, as we're about to enter, there is a roar. The roar of a T-Rex coming from the bottom of this pit.
The
now,
darkness.
in retrospect, it's clearly like a sound effect that they've added to the thing. Oh, I remember it, brother. I'm telling you.
Can I just you can continue the story. I don't remember the noise. All I remember is legitimately being on one tier and there not being able to, like, complete blackness.
You can't see anything.
Like, I thought, like, it was just a black hole of, like, instant death. Like, I thought I was going to fall to my death.
Well, because there was a connected, as part of the rope course, there was also like a Tom Sawyer's Island element where it's like looks cavey, like in
underground tunnel
like
caves.
the
And they have
amber caves,
the
mosquito amber.
mosquitoes,
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
So this like went down into that. So again, we're already like the anxiety is already a little up because we are lost in this thing, and then we hear the roar of a creature that has not walked the earth in millions of years.
Can I throw something else out too? There's children everywhere, and it's like bright and sunny. There's no children entering or coming up from this dark hole.
What an excellent point, Matthew. That's true. We found like the one area where there was no one around us. So we hear that roar, and like I would argue, an intelligent person acting on instinct, freak out immediately, screaming, crying, terrified, paralyzed with fear. Whereas we're not running away from the hole. We're definitely not going further. We're just stuck right there.
We were stuck.
And we're screaming.
Glued.
No way out.
It was like some. I imagine that would be like what somebody who took like way too strong of an edible would be like in that scenario.
100%.
Like we were just.
Yeah.
We were not going
We're
anywhere.
glued to the wall.
Yeah.
Eventually our cries, and I think it was pretty quick. Eventually our cries and screams gained the attention of two siblings, a boy and a girl, who were probably like 8 and 9, like they were a couple years older than us, who came and basically rescued us. They basically were Sam Neill and Laura Dern in the Jurassic Park movie, and we were the kids.
We walked into the daylight. The song started playing. It was fucking amazing.
The girl had dinosaur poop all over her hands. But basically they saved us, and they cleared a path for us to exit the playground, and they found our parents with us. So God,
I don't remember.
Who knows
any of
where those
that.
kids are? But God bless them. They truly
I don't
saved
remember.
our lives. We would still be there screaming.
Dude, I've always wondered how we got out. I knew that somebody. I knew that there was another child. I didn't know it was two.
Yeah,
but I knew there was another child that ultimately. Dude,
they saved us.
I remember us like being on the last level of the platform into the darkness, kind of like leaning ourselves down to see if we felt anything. I mean, like, dude, there's nothing there. This is the hole of death.
We were getting ready to go in, and then, I hope those people are doing well.
I'm sure they are.
I hope they haven't.
They're
gotten
doing
addicted
way
to
better
fentanyl.
than we are.
Well, without a doubt.
They're like saving human. They're honestly, they're probably
it was
doing
Greta
like
Thunberg.
they're probably doing like a when you build the houses. What's that called?
Habitat for Humanity.
They're doing a Habitat for Humanity type
but all the
situation.
houses they build have those instead of
tiers,
regular stairs. They're like, oh, this is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
But no, I'm excited. It's been a long time. I don't even really remember because the Rocket Roller Coaster's closed now too, isn't it?
I think that is up right now, but again, I mean, I have no idea. I kept meaning to
listen to "Living Fast Forward" by Kenny Chesney. Going up at a 90-degree angle. I mean, there's nothing in the world that beats that.
I'm telling you, I know that. Listen,
you're a Kickstart My Heart guy.
Yes, and Living Fast Forward is obviously one of the suitable songs.
Because it's
Kickstart
fun.
My Heart, because it's fun. It's a different thing. But I am so Kickstart My Heart is like that song.
Do you think they've
so good.
Refreshed the?
I assume that the floppy disks that run that coaster cannot be changed or affected at all. I don't think, like, they don't even have like a Black Eyed Peas song on there. I think that's how old it is.
I wonder.
Like that.
If
that
I can't
roller
listen
coaster,
to "Living Fast Forward" by Kenny Chesney,
that's not
I'll
going
be
anywhere.
very upset.
the songs on that roller coaster, they just take that playlist and play it in the 90s Muggle Village over in the new Harry Potter land, and it fits perfectly.
Yeah.
I want to talk about a few things real quick before we do the who would win. Or why don't we do the who would win, and then we
Okay, I like it.
Let's switch it up, because I know we always end with the who would win. But this time it's a little different. The who would win of the week this week is Princess Peach versus Princess Leia. Matthew, I know you're a Mario Kart guy. Another universal new land. I think doing the who would win gives me indigestion. Because every time I say this week and versus, I start to get, and I start talking like this. Blah, blah, blah. I think there's something medical related to the who would win. Regardless, Leia versus Princess Peach. Now, yeah, it's true basically that both of them do have to get saved. That's their introduction.
Dude, I'm about to fuck you up.
But Leia is so much more than a princess. Leia starts as a princess. Next movie, general. Who does Peach command? Anybody? No one. Who does Peach? You're telling me Peach is a general of what? A general of nothing.
She's the leader of the Toads. Dude, you've never seen the Super Mario movie, have you?
I watched it, but I was super high.
Dude, Peach actually saves Mario and Luigi. That's the entire point of the movie, essentially. She's the leader of the Toads, and the Toads are about to be invaded by Bowser, who's essentially Thanos. It's pretty much just Avengers Infinity War.
Leia is the leader of the entire. She's a general of the
Leia
entire
has sex with her
rebellion.
brother, dude.
No, she doesn't, Matthew. We just went through that outside.
And I told you
they kissed
you're
each other. First of all, she kissed
on camera.
him. She kissed
on
him.
camera.
Well, yeah, Star Wars, everything's on camera. She kissed him to make Han Solo jealous. They didn't know they were brother and sister at that time. It's not like that Joe Dirt scene where it's like, yeah, you're my sister, and then they start really heating up.
Okay, so just because they didn't know they were brother and sister, does that make it not incest?
I'm just saying that it doesn't. No, of course it's incest, but I'm just saying that has no influence on your argument in who's going to win this fight.
It 100%
no,
does.
you have no.
Dude,
Leia's got the skills. Leia has the physical ability. She's got the mental ability. She's tough. She's the toughest. Before Princess Leia. First of all, if what you're saying about Peach is true, Google whatever you want. If what you're saying about Peach is true, there would be no Princess Peach without
Can we play like a
Princess
20-second
Leia.
clip on here or no?
Probably not.
Fuck.
But Princess Leia is the first ever heroine, the first ever quote-unquote start off as a damsel in distress to take her destiny into her own hand. The first princess to be like, oh, you think you're saving me? Pfft, yeah, right, brother. Turns out I don't need you. I'm blasting stormtroopers myself.
Wait.
I'm taking care of business my own way.
Dude. Let me fucking put you on real quick.
If this is Princess Peach, I want to say this before I watch a clip. If this is Princess Peach doing some kung fu moves, whatever, that's got nothing. That would not happen without Leia.
Check this out.
Okay, Matthew's playing. Okay. So Princess Peach is kind of doing an obstacle course, basically. She jumps over a thing that's trying to bite her. It's all the Mario tubes and stuff. Okay, yeah. Good. Yep, she's still going. Kapow! Yeah, see, I knew they always make them do kicks. That's sexist. Dodging bullets, Matrix style. She's determined. Relative ease. Oh, this is perfect. I'm glad you showed me this clip, actually. I'm very glad you showed me this clip. And let me tell you why. People will know by what I described if they've seen the movie. I'm sure they'll recognize what clip that is.
It's a training clip.
It's a training clip.
She's trying to show Mario that you have to go through an intense training course to be
a princess,
a warrior.
whatever.
She's a warrior.
So is Leia, dude. She's literally a fucking general. Here's the thing.
But Princess Peach was outcast and then led a community of toad people. Dude, watch the movie. Led a community of toad people.
Leia's
started
planet,
a world.
Leia's planet was fucking destroyed.
Yeah,
Talk about outcast.
it probably
Who's
should have
more
been.
outcast in the
Because they
Rebel
were probably
Rebellion?
just incesting it up on the planet.
That's not true, dude. You can't go to the incest argument.
Oh,
That's,
I quite
that's
literally
not gonna
can.
win.
Well,
that's not gonna win
Why
this
do no one would
argument.
prevent me from not going to the incest argument?
Don't. What?
If there wasn't fucking incest.
But it has nothing to do with Leia's character or physicality in this fight. And here's what I'll say, based on
Dude,
the Princess
Peach is a
based on the
badass,
Princess
dude.
Peach.
Princess Peach is fucking Leia up.
She's fine. She's
Leia
not
can do-
fucking Leia up. Not
Yes.
even close.
Leia can do
Not even
blasters.
close.
Leia can do blasters.
Matthew.
From
Leia,
a brother, at least, if you know what I'm saying. But
Matthew. Leia has basically the same training montage in they do a flashback in one of the later Star Wars movies. It's Leia doing the same thing. Leia's literally a Jedi, and you always talk about how OP Jedis are. Here's what I'll tell you right now. Based on the clip that you have just shown me of Princess Peach, she's got the agility. She's doing hey, great. Good for her. She's doing a heck of a job. She's certainly a warrior, I guess, whatever. It's a game to her. The look on her face when she's getting to that flagpole, don't interrupt me because I'm almost done, but this is a very important point. It's a fucking
wrong.
it's a game to her.
Because
I'm
quite literally,
not done, Matthew. I'm speaking. It's a game to her. Leia, the fate of the entire galaxy rests on her shoulders.
Quite literally,
She makes decisions where people die.
it's the same exact thing. Because Bowser is
It's not a game to Leia.
It's not a game to her. Bowser's about to come in and kill all the fucking Toad people and take over their world. It's the same fucking plot. Peach is just fucking better at it. Because guess
That's
what?
not true at all.
the end of the day, who would you say that? Dude. I mean, maybe don't. Leia wasn't on the front lines though. Princess Peach is on the front lines.
She's in there.
Oh, she is there. It is her. She's protecting the Toad people. Leia's moving fucking chess pieces around the board like, oh, hon, I wish you were my brother.
Matthew, the incest argument is not.
How?
It's got nothing to do with this
You couldn't
fight.
be more wrong. You ever met anybody? I mean, I haven't either, but I'm just assuming that
How would you know? They look just
ince-
like us.
if incest is your thing,
Which I
that
guess is why
you
they
think-
like it. Which I guess is a pro
I'm
pro
taking
point
Princess
for them.
Peach.
And
I'm not
taking
arguing
Princess
this
Leia
anymore.
because that's the choice. I'm not arguing. I don't have to argue with you. It's so clearly Princess Leia from
It's not
top
even close.
to bottom.
It's not even close.
You're right. It's not close.
Vote on that on Instagram on Friday. Who'd win of the week? Princess Peach versus Princess Leia. Andy,
Boom.
you had 3 things.
I wanted to talk about 3 movies that I watched.
Ooh.
I watched 2 of them that I've seen. One of them I'd never seen before.
Okay.
We were actually just talking about the one out there, Tombstone.
Dumb. I'm out. What year was it made?
98? I don't know. I'm gonna pull
okay.
it up.
I'm probably out. There's a chance that I'm in, but I'm probably out.
Let's see here. Matthew.
Tombstone. 1993. I'm out.
1993.
Yeah, I'm out. Yep. I'm instantly out.
Dude. I don't know if I've ever been angrier.
It's got good reviews.
I know you take this
76 on
stance.
Rotten
I know you
Tomatoes.
take this stance about, this sort of thing whenever I get that.
I like Sam Elliott.
You would love
I like
you
Kurt
would
Russell.
really like this movie, Matthew. I'm telling you. You would really like this movie.
I'll make a deal with you.
When am I going to watch that?
I'll watch it when you watch Shooter.
When the fuck am I ever going to even have a moment to watch Shooter?
When you're planning on watching anything fucking else. Shooter is so good. Andy, it's so
Let's
good.
look up the runtime of Shooter, because I'm sure it's less than Tombstone.
How long's Tombstone?
2 hours and like 13 minutes.
Did they ever come out with it? 2007 film right there.
2007 was a good year. Shooty. Pew, pew, pew. 2 hours and 4 minutes. Okay, so it's not that different.
Dude, it's so good. Not a great Rotten Tomato score, but that don't mean shit.
I guess
Andy.
not.
It is so good.
Matthew, first of all, Tombstone is you would really like it. I mean, it's got everything. It's an absolute it's a modern day epic. even though it's from 93. It's a 93 epic. It's incredible. And it's also relevant to our lineage because, like I was telling you out there, arguably the main protagonist of the film is Curly Bill Brocious.
Yeah, it's our boy. Do we have royalties on that?
No, I don't know how that works. I don't think it makes...
We don't own his IP?
I don't... That's a good question.
Should we go after him?
I don't know if, like... I don't know what the rules are for, like, the estate if there's, you know, if it's a historical figure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a fictional figure, sure. Like we were talking about a couple weeks ago, the Superman guys. Like, they created Superman, so when you use Superman, money goes to the estate of those guys. But when it's a historical figure, like when Daniel Day is playing Abe Lincoln, does the Lincoln estate get cash? I don't think so. I don't know. But you want to know a really good fun fact about Curly Bill? Also, Hog.
Obviously.
Not a great guy, admittedly. But you know that thing where the cowboy thing where it's like dance, and shooting your feet? That's him. That comes from him. He invented the first historical like notes of that are of him.
Wow.
So for all intents and purposes, historically speaking, he invented that. And that's like one of the go-to.
I
so
just got to
basically,
keep that in mind. We invented that.
Next time we do laser tag, next time we hit Lasertron, pew, pew, pew.
Laser tags.
Yeah, I know that's a fucking joke, Matthew. It's kind of because why would you do that? But airsoft, whatever we do, that's a family move. Maybe that's why your toes look so fucking weird.
Because
it comes from that.
Because he's not
my
dancing.
toes don't. Well, I'm just saying.
My toes don't look weird. I got one singular webbed toe. You want to fucking air it out for everybody? There's probably some people that are into that shit.
Saying,
I could be a billionaire right now.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know where the line on toes goes.
It's a good thing Jeff never got a peek at these dogs.
Bezos?
The other one.
Oh, Epi?
Yeah.
My God.
I would have been
millions.
recruited.
Yeah.
Not funny.
Mr. President?
Yeah.
Ooh, political. Boop, boop, boop. Prince Andrew? We got one. I'm sending the jet.
Okay, what's the next movie?
I'm sending the jet. Oh. Here, let me pull it up. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's called Point Break.
I've seen this movie, I think.
You've seen Point Break? 91. So it's like the surfing movie with Keanu and
Patrick
Patrick
I've seen
Swayze.
This movie.
Dude, this movie is really great. It's also so funny because do you know you probably know Heated Rivalry, right? Like the HBO show.
I know of it.
So this movie is Heated Rivalry before there was like acceptance of gay people. So for those of you who don't recall, Keanu Reeves' character is an FBI agent named Johnny Utah. I mean, pause right there. It doesn't get any fucking better than that. Patrick Swayze is a surfer who ends up becoming a bank robber. Now, Keanu gets in with Patrick Swayze's crew because he's trying to figure out which group of surfers is a bank robber, or are the bank robbers. He doesn't suspect Swayze right away. And then, of course, it turns out this guy who's his friend is the bank robber he's been chasing the whole time. They are so in love with each other. It's unbelievable. It's honestly indescribable.
Are they actually in love with each other in the movie? I don't remember.
No, they're not. Yeah. They're not. But it's that thing of like because you know 1991
Brokeback Mountain type scenario.
Well, but again, it's 1991, so you weren't going to have actually two gay characters on the screen. So they push the limit as far as they can go with it without being like, yeah, these two guys are actually gay and in love with each other. The sexual tension between these two, they literally want to jack each other off so bad that Keanu jumps out of a plane without a parachute.
It's like me and my Chipotle bowl earlier. This thing was really good.
Yeah, it's the exact
One
same
of the greatest Chipotle bowls I've ever
Sounds
laid
like
my
the
eyes
exact
on.
same thing.
I'm talking about from a sexual tension standpoint.
From a sexual tension, exactly. Like there's the most famous scene, which I'd seen this before, but watching it in context of the movie is so incredible. Keanu is chasing the bank robbers. Bank robber mask comes off. He realizes it's Swayze. Now, the very first scene of the movie is Johnny Utah finishing his training doing at the shooting range, and he gets a perfect score. Best score they've ever fucking seen. And so as Patrick Swayze's running away, he's jumping this fence. Johnny Utah's got him in his sights. We know he can make that shot. The two of them lock eyes. And it's like, what is he going to do? Johnny Utah, he's fucking rock hard. And instead of shooting Swayze, he just blasts, he fires his gun up in the air like 6 times and screams. Because he has to let out, the gun, for all you film buffs out there, the gun is his cock.
Yeah,
the gun
he
represents
ejaculated.
the cock. And he
Yeah.
ejaculated.
What's the last movie?
There Will Be Blood.
Never seen it.
It's fucking, man. I'm an oil man.
I know
It's that
like
movie.
what, but I've never seen it.
It's so good. You should watch Tombstone first. I think you'll like Tombstone better, but There Will Be Blood is just fucking amazing.
Yeah. No, I'll put it on my list.
Terrific.
I got a movie you shouldn't watch. You shouldn't watch this movie of the week. War Machine just came out on Netflix.
Okay.
Terrible.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
There's got to be somebody famous in it, though.
It's the guy who plays Reacher in the Reacher movies.
Oh, that's a shame. I like
dude,
that dude.
It's Andy. Honestly, it's a lot like my Jurassic Park take. Well, no, because it gets shitty earlier. But great plot. So the guy who played Reacher, what's his name?
I don't know.
But he's in the army, and
Good start.
his brother's in the army,
Nice.
and his brother really wants him to become rangers
Cool.
and all this stuff. And then his brother gets blown up in front of his face.
Fuck.
And so he goes on to become a ranger or whatever, try to be Army Ranger solo. And he's all like, he's like just the best that ever was because he's driven by, his brother. And then this fucking alien spaceship just shows up and just starts fucking blasting people to smithereens. And like the movie ends and like, oh yeah, the world's invaded by aliens now.
Sad enough for the sequel.
I fucking hope not, but probably.
It's a shame.
Andy.
I really like that dude.
I love you.
I love you too. Let's get out of here. Thanks, folks.